Hi everyone, it's Scrap Lady here. I took a little break from cleaning and I decided to do my video response for the giveaway that teapotta, T-E-A-P-O-T-T-A, I'll put her YouTube link down below, and I decided to make her something. She wanted something green. So I made something green, but I like pink too. So I added pink to it. I don't think she'll mind. She said that if you do a video response showing or telling people about her giveaway, which I believe I already did, and then if you do a video response with what you made, you get an entry for each of those, and then if you do a video send her the thing that you made, you get another couple entries or something. So I think you can get 5 entries or something in total. But anyways, let me show you some of the things that I used. I used a piece of this is from the Michaels from the mini albums that they had like forever ago. I have a zillion of them, and they were like 25 cents a piece, so I backed it. It's double. This is my tag here. It has a little handle, and then it has bling across the top, and it's green and pink. This is my very first attempt at altering something like this. I used a stencil that I had that I found in my stash of stuff. It's a Ditto stencil. It's from Ditto. I picked it up at Michael's, I think, or maybe I got it. I'm not really sure. But I used that one in the corner right there. And what I used was this Martha Stewart sparkle texture. So it's like a stencil, and I used a spatula to put the sparkle texture on. This stuff is like a wet sand consistency. It's green because I got some green on it. But what I did was I painted this white first with just plain white or off-white paint. It's white. I painted the piece of chipboard front and back first, and then I sprayed it with 2 different glimmer mists. I tried, let's see, I used this one first. This is art. I got these from what do you call, Peachy Cheap, and they're these paint spray misters, and they're from Art. And I used this one, which is green gold. See, it has the gold in the bottom. I shook it up, and it was really more gold than I liked it. So then I just used my Ditto glimmer mist, and I sprayed it with that. So it's a combination. And then I actually used my homemade sparkly gold that I sprayed on the top of it. So I did that first. Then once that dried, I used the stencil and the texture medium, and I let that dry overnight. I made them into butterflies. I thought, oh, those look like butterflies. So I put the bling in the middle. So I let it dry overnight, and then I took some more glimmer mist, and rather than spraying it, I used this Perfect Pearls mist, and I took a paintbrush and I painted over the glittery stuff with that, because I didn't want to get the paint, the mist, all over the piece of chipboard. So after I did that, And again, it dried overnight. I painted it this morning, and it dried immediately once I just put the glimmer mist on with a paintbrush. Then I was thinking, how am I going to embellish this? And I know a lot of people use a lot of stuff, and they have big things, and this was really hard for me to do this, to come up with this. The Scrabble tiles were actually the easiest part for me to think of. Because I said, oh, Scrabble tiles, that's going to fill it in and make it full, because I didn't know what else to do to make it full. So anyways, so when I looked at these, I thought, oh, I started putting, well, I put this little flower first with a little bling thing here, and then I thought, oh, that looks like butterflies. So I took from Want to Scrap, it's BYOB, Build Your Own Bling. So I just took pieces off of there and put it in between, and then I put this bling down here and this bling up here, and that's from this collection here from Want to Scrap. Love it, because you can do whatever you want with it. So I did that, and I added the little flower that I made. I just took like a little rosette that I had, and then a little tiny flower in the background, put that on there, and then I actually originally had lace coming down, green lace with pink, and I kept looking at it saying, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. So I took it off, and I just put the simple string, the bling that's on a stuff right here, and I just cut one piece off, and then put it, because you can shape it to whatever you want. So I put that along the bottom. And then when I figured out that I wanted to do the Scrabble tiles, I took them and I took a paintbrush and just dipped it in the cover. I shook this up. It's Craft Smart acrylic paint, and it's sage green. So I just dry paintbrushed, very, very little paint on it, and I kind of painted the tiles. And then what I did was I took some of the Perfect Pearls mist, and I put them in a box, and I sprayed them, and then I just dried them with my heat gun, because they were a little, so they have like a greenish pink color. Then I said, oh, they just look kind of neat by themselves. So I just took a flower petal thing that I have and put that behind the L, and I thought that gave it enough little pizzazz. And then I added a homemade butterfly that I had made out of a flower petal, which is so simple, and then I added another little flower right here with the green and the pink. And then I just put pink ribbon. I put that string bling stuff across the top in the green, and it's my first attempt. I like it. I'm not 100% like, oh my god, I'm so happy with this. I am happy with it, but it's my first attempt. So I think I did okay for a first attempt. I have a long ways to go, but I love, and I've been wanting to, because I've seen so many people do it, I did one more thing to this too. I love the texturing. A lot of people use that gesso stuff. I'm going to get some of that, because this is a lot different than that. But I have a lot of stencils that I got some from Want to Scrap, and I've got some other ones, and they are awesome. I want to do more of that, texturing and things like that. The other thing that I did that I should have done before I started putting on the bling and the flowers and stuff, and even actually I should have done it before I did the molding stuff, is I took this stamp right here, and I just put it in the Versamark Clear, the Versa Clear, and I stamped it, and then I embossed it. See how you can see the lines? And I kind of did that randomly all the way through. It was a little difficult after I had already put the bling on, but I just put sticky notes and covered up the edge a little bit, and said, it doesn't really matter how it comes out. It's just the effect that you can see the texturing and stuff, which I liked a lot. I thought that really added a little extra to it, because when you're holding it, you can really, really see it. I don't know how much you can see it there, but so this is, like I said, my attempt at doing this and I'm going to send it to her. It's teapotta, Teapotta, and I have her address. I PM'd her, so I do have her address, so I'm going to stick it in an envelope, and I'm going to send that to her. Her thing and challenge ends at the end of the month, so I have enough time to get it in the mail. I have a couple other things to go to the post office with tomorrow, so I'm going to do that. So I will put her link and her information down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye.